And more news now from Parliament. Not good enough. The opposition's view on the government's handling of the water crisis facing the corporate area and sections of St. Andrew and St. Catherine. Dr. Peter Phillips is proposing to put back into service the now disbanded Rapid Response Unit. The Prime Minister's response? No.
A water crisis with no end in sight. Some MPs feeling the pressure as affected citizens press for a sustainable long-term solution.
The Duane Park situation faces a particular crisis because of the pipe conditions in Duane Park that are breaking down and just bursting as soon as you attempt to increase the water pressure. Areas like Waterhouse, where we share a dividing line, have similar kinds of challenges.
There are sections of the corporate area, in fact, that have not had any water flowing through their pipes. Sections of my constituency since December.
In fact, the opposition leader describes the crisis as the worst in recent memory. His remarks came after the Prime Minister, Andrew Holness, outlined measures to address the water problems affecting thousands of Jamaicans. Among the plans, the upgrading of the transmission system and the construction of a 15 million gallon water treatment plant on the Rio Cobre. But that's long-term. In the interim, though, there's a promise to truck water to communities most affected at least 3 times weekly. Additionally, the distribution of water tanks. For the opposition leader,
the response to the crisis on the part of the government has been inadequate.
He argues that the emergency response needs to go beyond what the Prime Minister highlighted and had a few suggestions of his own, like the reintroduction of the NWC's Rapid Response Unit.
The failure of the government in sustaining the rapid response capability that used to exist in the Ministry of Water has been a flaw for which we are paying dearly at this point in time.
The Rapid Response Unit was an emergency water distribution facility to provide the resource on a temporary basis to communities affected by water supply problems, severe drought, and other natural disasters. The unit was disbanded in 2009. In the absence of the Rapid Response Unit, Dr. Phillips suggested that the government explore the option of leasing trucks to supply communities with water.
We recognize what happened to the rapid response, and so we are struggling not because if the government even goes and leases trucks, we are back to square one with the government operating a mobile water distribution system. What we would prefer and what we are presently exploring is to have this done by the private sector. So the private sector can lease the trucks and offer the service to the government within the context of an emergency, and we will pay for the service. What we are having now is that there are not many private sector persons who want to get involved in this business.
In his statement on Tuesday, the Prime Minister revealed that it will cost some $160 million to upgrade some water distribution systems in the corporate area. Currently, the water levels in the Mona Reservoir are at 27% and the Hermitage Dam 33%.